Hello everybody, I'm Big Mac Davis here, and welcome back to the Half-Life Opposing Force walkthrough for the PC, played on the difficult difficulty. This is the original 1999 release, and this is Chapter 9, Pitworm's Nest. Now one note here before we begin, you do not want to walk down the vent slope. If you do, you will be glitched inside this vent. What you want to do is run down the vent slope, and that will make you avoid the glitch. But you will take some falling damage because you ran, but it hardly matters because inside of these crates, you can get some more health. So yeah. Now eventually this door will open up and allow you to proceed. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Here is the displacer location for this section. You'll fall into some water and there's a health pack right below you. Now, down the left side of this chamber, you can get an ammo canister over here. And if you need oxygen, just surface anywhere in this chamber. There's plenty of areas where you can surface for air. And then go down the right side of this chamber. We have 2 armor batteries next to a dead HEV woman. Yeah, a dead HEV woman. Anyway, there's the exit teleporter, and it will take you back to the first section. Alright, and now listen carefully. You hear that? Where's that sound coming from? Well, we'll find out shortly. But for right now, we're going to use the shock roach on the bull squid up here. Just jump up and down to avoid his toxic spit. Now, you'll have to jump crouch through the open doorway to get through. And then there's a health pack inside this crate here. Now let's go through the door and up the ladder and find out what this creature is. Look at these dead Marines here. Well, foreshadowing. Here we go. Oh my goodness, it's like a giant millipede or something. That is the pitworm. It will launch a green laser at you, which hurts a lot, by the way. It's not easy to dodge. See, there it is right there, very brief glimpse. Anyway, you can't kill the pitworm with anything. We'll have to find some other means to do so. Now, this red button will activate a bridge, but something is blocking the bridge. Well, it's the pitworm. So we'll have to kill it. I equipped the saw machine gun, and you have to work quickly. Wait for him to fire his green laser, then run this way and hide. Now around the corner are 2 pit drones, and you can kill them with the saw machine gun. Since it's such close quarters, you want a fast-firing weapon. Well, whatever, you're dead now. Now around the next corner, you can kill another pit drone with the shock roach. You have to be somewhat good at strafing to avoid his darts. Unless he runs to the right side like that and hides from you, then you can just peekaboo shoot him to death. Now when he dies, sometimes a second pit drone will come over, and if he does, kill him that way as well. If not, you'll have to go search him out and carefully sneak shoot him, as usual. Now down here, bust open the crates to get some more supplies. And there's a spore launcher plant, so grab some more ammo for that if you need to. Now over these stairs is a locked door, but we can't open it because the switch is broken. Break the vent and crawl through. Oh boy, let's try and use the waste flush on him. Nope, we can't use it because we have to activate the valve and the gearbox. Oh, I see the pun, because Valve and Gearbox made this game. How funny. Anyway, what we're going to do is turn around from the control panel and open up this door, which will just take us back here, so it's like a shortcut. Now turn left and go through the 02 door first, because we want the pitworm to be down on our level. That's ugliness. Just imagine him in a real nasty sexual mood. That would not end well. Anyway, what you want to do is shoot at him to get him down to come to your level. And you want to make sure he's down on your level, so shoot him a couple of more times. Now go back, and now we'll take the 03 door, now that he's down on our level. Now around this next corner, you can pistol shoot a pit drone. It's hard to use the shock roach on him, I find at least, but you can easily pistol shoot him in the face. Now up this ladder at the very top, you can use the shock roach to kill another pit drone. Yeah, this map is full of them. And when he dies, sometimes a second pit drone will come over to his location if there is a corpse. But in this case, his corpse blew up, so he won't come over, so we'll have to use the pistol on him around the corner. And he's dead, so grab the supplies over here next to the dead Marine. And you want to be very, very quiet, so crouch down. What you want to do is come outside, and then use the steam vent thing right here, the lever, and that will open up the vents. Now, see those spore plants over there? We have to use the barnacle tongue to get over there, so that's what we're going to do. You have to jump over the railing, then let go, and then hide in this corner, the far left corner, because he will swing, but you'll avoid it, and crouch down, by the way. Then use the pressure valve. That's the valve we needed. Some steam will come out, which will make him angry and use his green laser. Now time your run. You see that opening way down there? We have to run to that. There we go. That can sometimes be tricky to do. Okay. So now we'll go back. And see, now we have the valve turned on. So now we need the gearbox to be turned on now. But what we're going to do first is go back through the 03 door. Yeah, go back through it. Because now we want the pit worm to be on, or to be alerted to the top level. So like the same thing you did last time, just shoot at him to make him know that you're up on his level. Well, maybe. If he'll cooperate. He thinks I'm down below. Well, regardless, what you want to do now, after you get him to be alerted to up top, you don't want to make any noise. So remain crouched the whole time you journey back. The whole time. Because if you make noise, he'll drop back down to the bottom level. Now hug the right wall as you enter this room because you don't want him to see you. And he saw me, of course he did. Well, whatever, I'm not going to go back and do it. Now, this is a great situation if that doesn't work out for you. What you're going to want to have to do then, if he's down on your level like this, is you want to wait for his body to stop swinging at you. Now, sometimes he'll cower like that if you shoot him in the eyeball. But you want to wait till he moves away from the catwalk, and then run as fast as you possibly can. That can be tricky to do, but it is possible like I just demonstrated, so just use those tactics. Alright, so here is what this displacer location looks like for this particular section. Oh boy. You'll just fall down, so don't use the displacer gun for this second section. Alright, let's continue on then with the shock roach equipped, because on the left corner, there's a pit drone. Like I said, this map has a lot of them. But thankfully, a lot of them can be sneak shoot. Grab the gun over here. Now this ladder, I have a hard time climbing down it. I don't know why that is. So what I do instead is I jump down to the lower ledge and then climb down the ladder. It's much easier that way, and you won't take any damage. Let's go through the next door. There's a pit drone on the left side, so make sure you once again sneak shoot him to death with the shock roach. Grab the supplies next to this dead marine, and then step out here. Now, the G-Man is supposed to appear in that window there, but he doesn't in my window. He doesn't in my version. I don't know why, but according to the Half-Life Wiki, he's supposed to be up there, but he's not in my version. Anyway, grab the health pack from this crate, and the displacer gun ammo from here. Now find the silver crate, and jump on it, and then on top of the larger crates, to cross to the other side. There's 3 barnacles in here, you know what to do. Just kill them with the shock roach. Ah, pump gearbox access. But it's out of order. Shame, shame, shame. Well, let's jump across this toxic goo here and ride the lift up. Now what's behind the next corner? You guessed it, another pit drone. My goodness, so just once again sneak shoot him. And then sometimes, if a body is left behind, a second pit drone will come over to his corpse. If not, well then you'll have to go search him out. Alright, and here is where the G-Man was supposed to have stood. And you can use the red button here to activate the trash compactor. Oh boy, it will crush everything in its path. And like Star Wars Episode 4, one thing's for sure, we're all going to be a lot thinner. Or in this case, just blown up. Alright, so the walls have now collapsed, so now we can go back down the lift. There is a purpose to using the trash compactor. Because it will destroy the crates and reveal this vent grating. So grab the supplies here, and then open the vent grating by bashing it open and drop down. Now find the ladder and go up it, and then go through the glass. Now around the corner is not another pit drone, it's a bull squid rather. He saw me. If he sees you, you want to make sure you get a fast-acting weapon out, like the shotgun or the saw machine gun or the spore launcher or whatever you want. Outtake and intake. Here's where we want to be. There's a bunch of gears here that need turning, so let's activate the emergency override. The gears are turning, the gearbox is on, but the room is flooding, so we have to get out of here. And go back to this location right here, and ride the water level up to the open hole at the top. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, by the way, I'll take the time to say it. This chapter reminds me a lot of Blast Pit in the original Half-Life, where you had to activate two things in order to blast the creature, or in this case, in Half-Life, it was tentacles. But this is a pit worm, which looks like a giant millipede. Alright, so we'll backtrack back to where this dead Marine was, and then we'll just continue backtracking. Now in this area, you have to work very, very quickly. When the door opens, just run. Don't think twice about it, just go. See what I mean? There's nothing really you can do about it. You can avoid it. It is possible, so... Let's not waste any more time. Let's destroy the son of a bitch. Poor giant millipede. It died. Oh well, he needed to die. Now, what we're going to do is go back through the 03 door now, and go back up top. Because now, we can hop over the grating, or not grating, hop over the railing, rather, and then climb the ladder right here. Now we can use the button, the bridge control button, which will allow us to cross. Because see, before the pit drone was... Pit drone? Have I been saying pit drone this whole time? Pit worm was blocking his path, or blocking our path. Gosh, thankfully this episode's over. I remind myself of Doc from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I just get words mixed up. Gosh. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.